The Madison community celebrated Juneteenth with the groundbreaking of the Center for Black Excellence and Culture. Our Jaylon sat down with its founder on what this means for the Madison community.
To some, the Center for Black Excellence and Culture may be something they've heard of recently. And I had the opportunity to sit down with Dr. Alex G., who says this has been a dream decades in the making. Take a look.
3, 2, 1, toss it!
Juneteenth, the day that celebrates the end to slavery in America. In addition to that, now it marks the day ground broke for the Center for Black Excellence and Culture.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Reverend Dr. Alex G.
This movement is more than symbolic. It is a declaration of a shared vision for the future of which our ancestors dreamed and a future for which they died.
Dr. Alex G., founder of the center, says the motivation for this space came from the wanting to keep black talent in the state of Wisconsin.
As I grew up and I started noticing a black brain drain from the state of Wisconsin, not just Madison, started asking people, what would make this feel more like home to you for our black communities? And people talked about the loss of that kind of space that the neighborhood center was for our community. And we started thinking about what would that look like if it didn't really center on sports?
The center will serve as a place for black art, leadership development, economic growth, and more. Initiatives G had visioned for decades prior.
I first shared the idea of doing something really meaningful that would get the attention of the broader community and the state, even the nation, probably as a teenager, as a junior in high school, and actually shared that with my friends. We recently found a video clip of when I was outside. This was probably 30 years ago. I brought our young congregation outside and I had a bullhorn and I said, one day we're going to build classrooms and we're going to have learning spaces, we're going to have stores and we're going to have a gym and we're going to have places for movie theaters. And I just started spouting off all of these things that's a part of the center today.
Hey, can we get one just cheering? Woo!
And through the decades, G says the desire to see this through came from a sense of purpose.
But I'm a person of deep faith and Madison's longest serving faith leader. And so I think that it's important to believe that you're here in this world, in this life, to do something. So early on, I felt that giving back to this community was part of my purpose. So I think that was the first part, that I felt like this was part of my calling.
And that sense of purpose was driven by those around him.
But I don't forget the 25, 30 people who sat in this building, said, go get it, do it. We believe in you. We believe that you can pull this off. That's what got me to this point today, and I'll never forget that.
That same purpose and those around him carried him all the way to the groundbreaking, and it will carry him to the day the center will finally be open.
So I need you to close your eyes for like 10 seconds. The center is built, and you're getting ready to walk in for the first time. What are the emotions? What are you feeling? Just tell me right now.
I see joy and I sense hope. And this will be a place where people will feel connected to the collective. And that will empower them to give their very best to this community.
For more on my interview with Dr. Alex G., you can find it on our website at channel3000.com.
Jaylon, thank you. The Center for Black Excellence and Culture is expected to be open to the public by the end of 2025.